vintage scrapbooking and junk journaling series on my channel. I thought I would do this as a keepsake for myself also and to share with you. I wonder if any of you love scrapbooking or journaling and gathering old photographs and memorabilia. Well, I've been sorting through old photographs and memorabilia. There's a little bit of that journey. Photographs of the fairy wren and her daughter just may appear. I may share those with you, and some of you already know about why my channel's Fairy Wren Whispers. So those two beautiful ladies just may appear in some old photographs. So I've got old, so this is where the series will go, but I thought it would be just lovely to keep a record of it and just reflect where I'm at. It's been a start-stop kind of project and I'm enjoying the journey. I hope you do too. Welcome to the Fairy Wren Nest. It's Evie here. It's a beautiful day in my garden and I'm having a pajama day, a butterfly PJ day. A la natural. This is me, this is Evie, this is who I am. It's mid-afternoon and I'm still in my PJs, but I love having PJ days. Do you? So I thought I would share with you a little bit of what I've been up to over the last couple of weeks and wonder if you have the same sort of mishmash, so to speak, about sorting through old generations of letters and photographs and documents. I've been doing it on and off over the years. I get it out, I sort some of it, I put it back in the cupboard, I clean some more out, I sort it, I put it in a file. I start and then I stop and then I do some and then it's a mess, and do I keep this, do I keep that? I know myself, it's hard to not keep all the sentimental things, letters and cards and everything. And over the generations, my mother and my grandparents and relatives, they never threw anything out. A scrapbook for my sister and a scrapbook for myself to part down to our son's time. That what doesn't fit into the scrapbooks, and maybe a couple of small boxes for each of us, we just may not be able to keep it all. So we'll see how we go, but it's sorting, there's a lot of gathering. I'm going to do it bit by bit on scattered episodes and perhaps show you how the scrapbooks evolve. So I've bought new little scrapbooks and scrapbooking paper, and this one will be more about what I've sorted and what I've got, and then I'll continue. You had to do this, what do you keep? You know, what do you let go of? So many memories, and it's all part of our story, isn't it? So this is the kind of thing that I do on a PJ day. I'll share you so far what I've been sorting through and where my thoughts and memories are at the moment. Thanks for joining me. Now I'm still sorting through old letters, cards. This is one of the boxes, and these are really old. I just want to show you, this is a birthday card my grandfather gave my grandmother in 1937. So these are the types of things I'm going to try to condense and scrapbook. Beautiful greeting cards. There's even a Mother's Day card that my mum made for her mum. The old-fashioned Christmas cards. And my mum's like postcard type birthday cards. It was my mum's when she was 3, when she was 7. Some really beautiful old things in this box, and really there's even letters that my auntie and my grandma, everyone's kept. And yeah, even, oh my goodness, 20 cents. Giving away my age. But yeah, there's a Snoopy letter I've written by heart. And one of my favourite things in the art is beautiful. There's so much memorabilia. I've got things in boxes. Look, a card from Grandma. Fairy Wrens. If any of you know my story. Just little, yeah, things. I wrote my auntie a letter. So that's Grandma's sister. Mum and Grandma didn't throw anything out, but Grandma's sister definitely threw nothing out. I love that. Any of you remember those stationery sets as kids? I'm giving away my age again. And look, beautiful old postcards. Newcastle Beach. That's, yeah, my hometown. How old is that? I think that's a card from, I'm not sure of the date on that, but have to be the 40s, surely. Wow. And yeah, there's so much to go through. Look, even look, like, this is something I made my auntie. But one of them, like old birth certificates, and yeah, there's really beautiful old letters in here that really fill in life's memories, really. But something really fascinating in here is other things I've made. One of the oldest letters I found in here is about 19, have a look here, 1946, and it's a letter from my grandma to my grandma's sister when my grandma's sister was looking after my mum when she was small, when my mum's parents went on holiday. And it's addressed to the same property because my grandma's sister came down to look after my mum. Now I have the actual purchase, 1943 documents of a house they bought here in my area in 1943. Oh my goodness. It's got here a definite bargain. And I'm not sure how much they paid for it. Oh, they paid £825 for the property. So that's the payments. Oh my goodness. Now I live not far from that property still. and I have photos also old photos of it, and I often drive by it for nostalgia as well. There's so many beautiful memories, and you can't keep it all because it doesn't include all the memorabilia I have, you know, from my sister, my husband, my son. So let's see how this journey goes. So I'm left with one really old photograph album. I've thrown all the old photograph albums out. So I'm left with this really old, beautiful. Here's the house that I was just talking about, the purchase documents. Oh, 1945, and they bought it in 1943. And I do believe this would have been taken in the late 1960s, 70s. That's where my grandparents lived. Amazing that they still have the original documents. So I went to Kmart in Australia here. I emptied all the old photograph albums. I've been through the whole lot. I've thrown the albums out, and I've put everything into here. I've sort of tried to categorize it, and there's things, photos of me also here and my family, but it's all, most of them are all in here now. I have a few photo albums of my son's. His are pretty much organized, but these are just the really old photographs. They're all here. What doesn't go in the scrapbooks will just remain in here, because photo albums take up so much room. They're all gone now. There, yep. Except keeping photos in photograph albums just takes up so much space, and I just have to be selective and, as I said, divide them between my sister and I, make up the two beautiful scrapbooks, and then yeah, it's part of decluttering too, really. Album remaining. This is a beautiful old scrapbooking one I did for my beautiful mum. So I do have part thereof. And then this one. This is me and my hubbies, which I started years ago. But that's it. I've sorted them. I'm so happy with where everything is at. And let's begin the journey. So in the op shop, I picked up these gorgeous, beautiful scrap type books, and they're made from a lakota found in the eastern Nepal, from which this paper is made, and it is one of the model of ancient handcrafts, made in Nepal. And I actually picked up 5 of these from the op shop, and I have already decoupaged this one with some cheap serviettes that I bought. This one I got for $1 from the op shop, and there's the beautiful one with the parasol. So I've already trialed this one. I painted it white, and I've decoupaged the front. So really happy with how that turned out. And what I thought I might do perhaps is just a sample. Somehow I may glue the doily, and then I'm going to put on the stick pin as a decorative feature for the front cover perhaps. So just a few ideas. It's so exciting. So yeah, dyeing paper doilies. Now they're really cheap. They're only a couple of dollars for a packet of 100, some of them. I found some old bookmarks on eBay. A beautiful collection of bookmarks here. Old-fashioned ones. These were really cheap. They're probably about $4 for about 30. I've got some oracle cards that I don't really use, that I love, but just I thought would look beautiful in journals. So I'm going to be adding those. Same with this lovely one. I bought a box of beautiful rose postcards, which I'm going to be doing all sorts of craft with. And these are going to look lovely in little pockets in the journal. This gorgeous little doily, I got a whole lot of little doilies for about $2. This one's gorgeous, so I'll be putting that in there. So I'll do these videos over time and show the progress of the journals. I've been getting some beautiful, they call them fat quarters here in Australia, and I got these from Spotlight. These can be quite expensive, but I managed to get them on special. I think I got 10 for $25, which makes, I love the butterflies, which was quite cheap. And I'm going to be making pockets and perhaps covering some of the journals that I found in the. Now I did get some material from the op shop as well, and I'll show you those. But first I'll show you, look, I got a box of old cards for $1. And you know I love the iris. And look, we got the tulip. So I'll be putting these in the journal as well, or these. I'm going to make a few journals, and I've bought cheap lace, and I've got plenty of secondhand lace that I've picked up from op shops as well. This was $3 for 3 meters, but I've picked up a lot from op shops as well, which I show in some of my prior videos when I go op shopping. In Kmart, they have some really great crafting things now. So they've got some lovely washies. This was about $5, I believe. To always bear in mind to keep things affordable. I've only bought myself a couple of new things because I want to use old cards and old books and things, and I'll show you what I've found. So these are Kmart as well. These were $3 or $4, some die cuts. So I treated myself to those. Some more there. And there's a scrapbooking shop near me. These were about $11, and I know they're more of a designer brand. This is jam-packed of beautiful vintage pieces. So I treated myself to those. Now, just over the years with journaling and things, I've got collections of stickers. It says $2, but I picked these up from an op shop just for, I think they could have been 50 cents. So, but these are just a couple of new things I've bought. Some paper bags. I think they were about $2. A card I haven't used. I want to put that in there. And I picked myself up some gold doilies as well. So keeping things, yeah, cheap and affordable. The card stock I used on these journal cards is just a creamy white card stock. I found at the cheap craft supplies and gift shop that we have. I might have that. They were really cheap anyway. Now on my op shop travels, I found some really beautiful vintage books. And if you know me, I love to go through. I'm going to have the heart to tear this one. Look at this. We are each of us angels with only one wing, and we can only fly embracing each other. I can't do it without you. I love you truly. I just love that. I'll show you a few more other. I've picked up some really cheap 6x6 and 12x12 scrapbooking papers. Now, you can get these on eBay and Kmart. These aren't the Kmart ones, but Kmart have a lot of cheap ones for about $4 as well. So I got this gorgeous book on lavender. It was $2. Picked up all these beautiful. This all cost me $1 from the op shop. Absolutely beautiful papers and cutouts. Wow. So truly happy with all. Wow, look at that. So truly happy with that little find. So I've really been taking my time collecting. Look, here's another little book for $1. Again, I don't know how I'm going to tear that up. Another little book, which I think I'll decorate. I might decorate this book as another journal. So, again, really beautiful. And I've been cutting up old cards, keeping the old cards. This rose book as well. Again, this was $2. Oh, look, the beautiful Botticelli's Birth of Venus. Absolutely beautiful, full of recipes and all sorts of truly beautiful magic. So that's all going to keep me really, really busy. And in Australia we have Spotlight. Now I never buy anything from Spotlight at full price. It's just too expensive. As mentioned, I got the gorgeous material on special, so they were $2.50 each. Usually the material's $7.50, and that's way too expensive. And I got these beautiful 12x12 scrapbookings. These were $12 the other week. You just want to be as using much recycled and secondhand papers. These are the beautiful. Now I paid $5 each for these from Spotlight quite a while ago. They were $5. So this is the one I'll be filling up for my sister and I with the bigger photographs and things. And at the special scrapbooking place, I did buy 2 beautiful scrapbooking papers, just a special one for each of us at the front of the journey. Please all have a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Take care.